Here's a bit of what he said on a podcast this week.
I think there is a long history of African American or other minority candidates within the Republican Party who will validate America and say everything's great and we can all make it.
He says it's fair to be skeptical of candidates who don't acknowledge and have a plan to address hundreds of years of racism. You've talked about your own experiences being followed by store clerks, being pulled over, even having a hard time sometimes getting into the Capitol, attesting that you are actually a senator. Do those experiences make President Obama's point?
Absolutely not. There's no higher compliment to be attacked by President Obama. Whenever the Democrats feel threatened, they drag out the former president and have him make some negative comments about someone running, hoping that their numbers go down. Here is what people need to know. The truth of my life disproves the lies of the radical left. You talk about addressing the issue of poverty. My opportunity zones have seen more than $50 billion go into the poorest, hardest hit communities in this country. The majority of them are minority. Think about the HBCU funding that in his administration, he totally missed it. We took the funding for HBCUs to the highest level in the history of the country. And then, Shannon, we made it permanent. And the radical left and the teachers' unions refuse to allow quality education in big blue cities. I support school choice because I support common sense. The radical left and President Obama, they have failed, and they have failed. We will make it happen. Under my administration, we will make sure that kids have quality education in every single zip code. We'll work on Opportunity Zones 2.0 to make sure that we bring more resources, more opportunities, and more jobs to the hardest hit areas, whether that's rural Iowa or inner city Chicago. There is a way for us to alleviate poverty, not by race, but by the statistics themselves. That's what America stands for. And if anyone should be standing and shouting at the mountaintops that America is not a racist country, it should be the man that Americans supported twice for the nomination and becoming president. The evolution of America is palpable. Progress in this nation, undeniable.
So let's talk about how you get to a Scott administration.